Kenneth McGriff. He spoke from jail. This is Supreme, okay? And his son reacted to it. But first, let's recap. So his father had to check him because he was clowning on the internet and pretending like he represented Supreme team. Supreme doesn't need people to represent him. So Miss Irv Gotti passing and his son like kind of getting involved with that, like checking 50 and then also checking the big MEECH thing, and then his son getting involved with that. He was like, whoa, calm down, son. He doesn't want to see his son get hurt. But he also made it very clear he doesn't even mess with his son right now until his son gets off the net.
The elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robinson. I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Robinson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these steps, exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son.
So that was good, right? And then his son reacts.
In the message that my dad sent to me yesterday, and it hit me a certain type of way, like emotionally. I didn't really know if I was going to say anything back. I didn't know how to approach it. I was a son trying to stick up for his dad and his dad's friends, but I didn't need to do that because sometimes not saying anything is saying everything, and silence is golden, and all those sayings like that. So I needed that message yesterday to kind of close that chapter and move on to the next phase of my life. And biggest thing is accountability for my actions. And he wasn't wrong for nothing he said. Like he was dead on, and I respect everything he was saying, and I understand. I seen the mess.
So yeah, that was good. I mean, some stuff like that has to happen, man. It's probably helping him not get into any more trouble. Serena Williams danced for Kendrick at the Super Bowl, probably to get Drake mad because that's her ex, and they had kind of a rocky breakup, but we'll get to that in a second. People weren't really excited about Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, but it was okay. It was just the song selection, I think, kind of underwhelmed people, but the dancers seemed very in sync and cool. It was a typical, Kendrick Broadway type performance that you weren't going to get a big Super Bowl pop star performance. You're going to get it Kendrick style. Taylor Swift was booed at the Super Bowl, and really, honestly, the Kansas City Chiefs didn't even enter the Super Bowl until after halftime. They were behind by 40 after the halftime. It was crazy, bad. It was just bad. It wasn't a lot of excitement during the Super Bowl. Kanye ran an ad during the Super Bowl. He said he spent all his money on the commercial on his teeth. So once again, he asked to shoot it on the iPhone. Statement from Drake's team just saying, right before the Super Bowl, they were just saying, they've weaponized UMG's gross prioritization of its own corporate profits, exceeds the exclusive artists that are down with them and they've signed. Just stuff like that. It's just... lawyer would have to completely break that down because it's just a lot of lawyer mumbo jumbo reiterating the same thing you guys already said. Academic says, sorry, Kendrick, I leaked your performance. He did. He had Kendrick's whole set beforehand, and he leaked it. And he says, I apologize, you did your thing, though. I leaked it hoping you would change it, and you doubled down. And Serena Williams, her own half-sister, was killed in gang violence. A Crip member actually killed her sister in 2003, yet she's up there Crip walking. She was shot in Compton. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Kanye is very concerned about Kodak Black, as he should be. Kodak Black was caught eating chicken in the middle of the street, and he looked like he was on something. This is very sad. I like Kodak, and I hope who's around him that's not helping him? Where's the A&Rs from the label? I know one of them, and why aren't they helping him? You know, why is anyone trying to get through to him? Maybe they are, but they got to be vocal about it. So Kanye gets vocal about it.
I know y'all thinking I'm going through something right now, and I got bags under my eyes and shit. But I just saw a video of Kodak, and I wouldn't want nobody to like do an intervention on me. That's why I want to put this video up, because y'all might think, oh man, Ye really going through right now. Somebody need to go get him, or yo, go take his Twitter and stuff like that. But I'm just telling you calmly that I am in a good space. I'm really in a positive space. It's cathartic. I got my ideas out. That's all that happened. And that was very freeing for me, and it was worth everything. It was worth everything to do that. So let's start there. Now, I've seen this video of my brother Kodak, and I feel a call, and he's actually wearing this Donda chain. And it's not just because he's wearing a chain, but it's like how he's sitting here wearing this chain unless something's saying to go. Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm going to flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said fuck rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out and shit, but y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself, I'm cathartic and shit. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot of shit, man, just let me go down there and go help this man out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be down there. I'm about to get my flight right now.
All right, so I hope he's able to help him. And then lastly, we got 50's got Cuffy now, and 50's gonna give them the business, man. I'm telling you, Cuffy's got a crazy story. He's letting it all at the back. Tammy Cowan's got a crazy story. There's other people that they've never talked about. The beginning of it's just crazy.
The agent testified that Demetrius Flannery was aware of the deal, and that Demetrius had one request, and that his name does not appear in any documents. This was Special Agent Keith Cromer's testimony.
Oh man, yeah, that's bad. So, anyways, that full interview is on YouTube. Make sure you go check out that YouTuber thing. He did not post whose it was. That might be the guy right there, but I'm not sure. But I hope 50 Cent licenses it from him because he did a good job. I saw it like a couple months ago, or not too long ago. Anyways, man, I appreciate you all. This is Jordan Tower with